ठीक है, hold on, let me see. चल भी रहा है कि नहीं चल रहा? वो बात नहीं। चलो हम शुरू करते हैं बकचोदी। कितना वेट करेंगे? इसको जरा कम करके रखूंगा, इतना काफी है बिलीव। एंड लेट्स गेट स्टार्टेड। शनिवार है तो आज की बकचोदी। व्हाट इज दिस? अच्छा हाँ, बेबी क्लिंस के टैलेंट्स वगैरह हो गए ना आज। ये तो चाहिए मुझे। ये तो कल परसों में हमें मिल ही जाएगा, नो डाउट अबाउट दैट। इसलिए दिस सैटरडे संडे ना, हाँ तो ये तो हो ही सकता है। चलो फिर ये निपटाते हैं, सबसे पहले यही निपटा देते हैं, इट बी बेनिफिशियल because we have to max out our skill first and skill, so we can need that. बाकी तो मस्त बिल्डअप आए हैं, मजा आ रहा। सो we still need to level up, I know, but I think keeping her to level 50 right now is sufficient enough for me. If I feel like she's dying a lot and not able to sustain or anything like that, then I will just get her to level 80 and that's it. I'm not good at 90. Yeah.
Close your eyes to dust.
There we go. These guys are just perfect. I mean, NFI's build around 2000 attack, a little bit elemental mastery, 60 over 173. I know has nothing to do with that thing, but she has a lot of elemental mastery. Around 40% crit rate just for to proc that weapon thing. Because I'm actually using Favonius on her. I actually have 3 Favonius here. Right? Now, 2 Favonius and a Citlali's weapon. I mean, this Citlali's weapon is just level 20, but I can definitely use this. 3 मिल लेते हैं मुझे, back to back 3 5-star मिल लेते हैं. So I was that lucky. Somehow I managed to grab a double Starcolor's watch and Mavuika's weapon. I forgot her weapon's name. वैसा होता है कभी कभी। ये लल्लू पंजू क्या है इसका वेपन का नाम? 1000 ब्लेजिंग सन। ला बेटा, एक गोल्ड तो दे मेरे को एटलीस्ट। ना दिया कोई बात नहीं बेटा, लेट्स गो अगेन।
Observe. Night falls. Close your eyes.
That's nice. I mean, he's doing around 220 and 230k, so that's good enough for me because he's not C1, he's just C0 or 0. I'm using Jade for on this guy. I mean, you can see BJWS artifacts. Yeah, I have his signature artifact on him. He's 60 over to 46 and 126 energy recharge and baseline of 300 in elemental mastery. So it should be nice, I believe.
Observe. Night falls.
And that's pretty fantastic, I believe. How many of you actually managed to hold on? I believe this is fine.
Absorption test.
Close your eyes. The long sleep beckons.
Ooh. Oh, you're still alive? Fine. I mean, 2.5. I mean, 254k is not bad with this build. Not bad at all. Let's go a little bit more. What do we have here? Daily complete कर लेंगे हमारा 60 premium वाला सी. फिर इसके बाद फार्मिंग पे चलेंगे एक्चुअली.
Thank you for add a
Fantastic, right? Lucrus is built around elemental mastery, and that's it. I'm not leveling her skills. I mean, skill and burst. I'm not leveling them, because I don't need her damage. Right? I mean, the dot and the additional elemental damage. I don't need that. At least not right now. Skill damage, nope. She's not the driver in this stage. She's only here to provide some elemental mastery. I mean, Sucrose triggers 12 reaction. All the party members gain 50 elemental mastery, plus some additional over 20% of her elemental mastery. So she's like is giving 168 plus 50. So she's providing 218 elemental mastery to entire team. Now, bro, you finally came online. Yes, I'm here. Here's some athletes doing like 253k crits. By the way, can you check? I'm actually using the dual mode, the new stream setting from YouTube Studio. So it's actually giving me some layout or horizontal and vertical. Can you double check or cross check whatever, however you can, that if my stream is actually there on vertical and horizontal thing? Because I tried to search, but I can only see the horizontal stream. I have no idea about the vertical stream, but it's showing me inside the YouTube Studio, so I'm confused right now. Yeah, the current stream is horizontal, but it's also vertical.
They are merely talking shadows, chattering away.
So I have no idea if other people are actually able to see horizontal and vertical stream. But I can definitely see two things over here. I'm in pages, so I can tell. Can you check from your mobile phone, just to be sure? I mean, I cannot take a screenshot and just post it here, but there is a new setting in YouTube Studio, and it's showing that a new layout thing is here. and it's written over here that choose if you want to live stream in horizontal or both horizontal and vertical layouts to offer more ways for your audience to view your content. So I've chosen horizontal and vertical, but I have no clue about this. I'm completely clueless. So about the 6.1 and the 2.7. Have you completed the 2.7 story yet on WUWA? And if you do, how do you feel? Yeah, it's supposed to show that, and it's supposed to work that way, but I have no idea if it's actually working like that. By the way, like, I just asked before, and I will ask again. Have you completed the new 2.7 storyline in Wuthering Waves? And if you do, what are your thoughts about it? Do you like it? What else can we do? We can actually go for some exploration and things, right? Wait, what do we have? Oh, we can definitely do this. We'll do it tomorrow. Okay, give it a try. It's pretty fantastic, I think. Reduce the game volume a little bit. And about the 6.1 live stream, I'm pretty sure that you have watched the 6.1 live stream. Yeah? No? So who are you actually excited for now? What are your thoughts on 6.1? Are you going to focus on the main game?
Ladies and gentlemen, is the airborne
Or you're going to choose for, I mean, you're going to focus on the new game mode?
I didn't expect it to be this big. Once it's painted, I bet we'll be able to see it.
Because the way they introduce the new game mode, I'm actually into the new game more than the story itself. I mean, the rest of the Genshin base game itself. I might be actually focusing on that new game mode more. Because I like thinking that you are able to play the specific new character, and you can even bring that character in your party. So that's a big thing.
Should I go with my lucky color? Or maybe...
I don't know if that works in a quest or something, but we'll have to see that. Of course, new mode. A new mode gacha is actually the best thing to do, you know? They have a gacha on a new game mode for clothing and all things. And even losing 50-50 on the, those items are going to be beneficial.
It'll take me some time to sort
At least it's not worth, I mean, it's not gonna be worthless things like you're getting 3-star weapons and other thing. You will actually, you're going to get some clothing even if you lose. Or even if you won't get your 5-star, you are getting some sort of cosmetics. So that's a win-win. At least at the start.
Into exciting adventures, and that's what he enjoys the most.
So I'm going to focus a lot on the new game mode. So I don't know how it's gonna be, but I'm going to make an entire new base for my my character and my account. That's gonna be my primary goal right now. Making an entire new place all by myself, making it look beautiful. I mean, the way I want. It's gonna be fun. Yeah.
To check in with your friends and respect their opinions.
Bro, they had the best thing they can do. Yeah, exactly. They were hiding this thing. I mean, maybe they're slacking off because they're focusing on this thing. Maybe that's the reason they are slacking off. As expected of you. Yeah.
Well, if both teams are ready, then
I always wanted to make my own traveler. Yeah, me too. And if we are able to do that, it's gonna be pretty fantastic thing actually. Wait. What do we have to do? We have to paint this, right? Oh. Okay. So we are in race against Bannon.
Orange it is then. The color of flame.
What is this guy doing?
You're catching up. Gotta fire the paint bombs. Quick. What the?
Maybe we need to. Oh, orange is not allowed.
Sorry, but I respect you as an opponent, so I gotta go all out.
Yeah, this will work. Can you just jump? What do we have over here? Yeah, this is way easier than.
You got this, traveler. Go, Bennett, go!
No matter how high you jump,
And it's going to lose to me.
Yeah, but I can still send them encouragement and good vibes.
Come on, traveler. You got this.
Yes, I know I got this. Ah, seriously? Looks like we are done with this quest, maybe.
All
Yeah.
right. With that, the traveler takes the first round. Both competitors, please head to the top of the airborne Asha for the final showdown.
Let's go. Not this one, but this one.
The traveler's a tough opponent, but if I want to get stronger, I can't let up. Chroma blast mode.
Seriously.
I'll try it. Now that's what I call a blast. This is awesome.
येरी बहन को नमन ला
That doesn't sound good. Better strike back with some color of our own.
I'm not going to lose to Bennett. Not like this. Arre. There we go. So, Mr. Bennett,
Chroma blast mode. Here
how do you feel now? Easy.
That was so much fun. Thanks for a good match, traveler. Yasha and I had a great time.
Nice work up there, guys.
I'm so worked about that new idea of the new game mode and other thing. Oh, we are also having the new events, right? We are going to use that, those two pets. The ranger, I mean,
When I heard you
Ranger
interpret what
siblings
Asha
pet.
was saying earlier, I didn't quite believe it. But after this match, I have to say, I'm
It's gonna be
truly
fun.
impressed.
I mean, that game mode looks like pretty fantastic.
Edge of my seat the whole time.
I mean,
It felt just like
from a
watching
fun
fire
aspect, of course.
pilgrimage.
yeah, honestly.
We're also getting some
Maybe
combat
start
event,
out
right?
there. The more I wanted
That's
to
gonna be
fly out
fun.
and Fire off a few bullets myself.
What? You got paintballs on you or something?
I wonder how exactly the FPS thing is going to work. I mean, the first-person shooter game mode is going to work inside the new game mode.
Guarantee that Asha would stay airborne
But
after
I'm
we start
definitely excited to try that out. Or maybe I can actually make one.
Well,
If we are able to.
we're
I
not
mean, I
just
saw
one
the
step away
FPS
from
and
completing
I
airborne
mean the
action.
shooting thing inside the new
Our
game
two
mode.
heroes just need to light up the
If we are able to
airborne
create
Asha's
such
torches.
thing, that maybe I will give it a try and create a map or something that where we actually can play 5v5, 3v3 or 5v5 or something. I doubt we can play 5v5, but maybe we can definitely go like 2v2, 3v3. Maybe more. I don't know. It's gonna be
Looks
fun.
amazing, right?
Yeah,
I
it
can
looks so
recommend a
fun.
viewpoint
Yeah,
that'd be
exactly.
Perfect for a group photo.
Imagine making a map like 5v5, like Counter-Strike and other FPS games,
The
and
airborne Asha's
you
looking
just
great, and everyone's in the frame.
hitting down
Just
enemy
move
team.
a little closer
I
to
don't know
the
how
wall.
if we are able to make something
Job
like
well done.
a spike up bomb that we can plant and go for it like the other FPS games. Well, maybe survival games. Maybe I don't know. Maybe we can create some zombies,
And we're
daily
good.
chill zombies,
Okay,
and the survival thing.
3, 2, 1.
I have a lot of ideas in my mind.
Asha!
We can definitely do that. I would like mini Roblox in Genshin. Yeah, it's gonna be fun, definitely. Yeah, what is this? Orange is unlocked, but I think orange is already unlocked, right? No?
Goodness, how the world has changed. Might I ask?
No, you're not allowed to ask anything. New content added for your upcoming videos, exactly. I was actually thinking about two types of maps. One where we are actually making a map where I don't know how many players this server is going to handle at the same time. But if it's more than 4, then it's gonna be fine. But if it's just for 4% max, then we can definitely go for zombie apocalypse or something.
Hey! Come on, guys, stop lollygagging.
We can definitely try that.
Oh, coming!
Or something like inspired from
Tell me what you see.
last events. Maybe they are already inspired from that other game where you had to fix the generators and
Read what it
survive from the
Ooh,
killers. There's a game. I forgot this name.
exactly.
Hello, what's up, buddy? Welcome to a live stream. How you doing?
Untold treasures.
Forever young.
Yeah, I see that. It's like a call to adventure.
How you doing?
Yes. Or like a burning ember of phlogiston.
I'm way more excited for that new game, oh man.
Oh, that's a type of energy, isn't it? So, is a map like phlogiston because...
So back to the topic. There was a
to light a fire
game.
under someone?
I forgot its name, but
And just like phlogiston,
yeah, like I said,
super important.
it has some sort of mechanic that you have to fix 5 generators, then you have to escape. You cannot kill the killer. There's no way to damage or kill the killer, but all you have to do is
Freedom and adventure. I like
survive.
the sound of that.
Whoa, hold your horses, folks.
I bet it's the best
Why
girl.
does Paimon feel like Moalani's hiding something?
I know.
All right, everyone. Time for solo exploration. Wait! What kind of tour guide calls it quits the minute we get to the part where we're supposed to, tour?
What was the name? Maybe you guys already played it or something. Father word pulling. I would say if you personally like the character, then you can definitely pull the
Spoken
character.
like a true friend.
If you like that
I
is,
won't
if you're
forget
fine
you
with
had
that
my back.
character
Here,
in
just
today's
take a
date,
look. These
then there is
two
no
major
issue.
attractions have been marked
But
in
if you're
unlit
looking for your
text.
account value
My guess is that they've
and
run into some
for the future
if we
perspective
split up,
thing,
we
then
all
you
get to
should
check out
actually
the
skip.
attractions we're interested in. And we can
If
help
you
out with the testing at the same
really
time.
in a spot where you
Maybe
definite,
we'll
I
even
mean,
get Wavy
you're
Bay
desperate
up
to
and
get
running
a
sooner than
strong
expected.
DPS, I would recommend to get
So you were looking out for the
a
group
new
the whole
upcoming unit
time.
that
Sorry.
that won't rely on any
I
other
thought you were just
characters, like
obsessing over
maybe
water
Worka.
activities.
Worka could be actually
Don't
way
sweat
better.
it.
Or maybe you can
We'll
actually
regroup near that giant
get the
dinosaur
Reading
that
character
we're
like Skirk if you have a
Based on the
Scorpia
guiding
laying
experience
around
I've
your
racked up over the
account.
years, my gut tells
For
me
starter,
the
that would be
entrance
fine.
to the main challenge should be somewhere around there.
But if you're not starter,
All right then, let's
there is
split
gonna
up.
be some problem.
Don't forget to keep checking the map.
Anyway, back to your question. Yeah, the Navy is only worth pulling if you really into that character. You love that character a lot, and no matter what the cost, you're going to enjoy that character. You won't feel bad. I mean, that also means that you're going to enjoy everything. The DPS won't matter for you. Then it's gonna be fine. Then there's no issue with that. Let me use my exploration thing. My only limited 5-star is Mulani. I see. So you only have Mulani. I mean, I have Arlecchino in this account. I mean, look at it. I have a C1 Arlecchino, but I don't have a weapon. I was actually using Primordial Jade Wing Spear. So compared to this, I mean, compared to PJWS, her weapon is kind of a like 15% boost. I mean, her signature weapon is around 15% boost. I mean, of course, it's tailor-made for her. It's better than the Primordial Jade Wing Spear. But the thing is, at this point, I had Mavika. So I was like, investing further into Nave would be pointless at this point. Because the difference between Mavika and Arlecchino is like night and day. But the thing is, you also have to get some sort of Natlan units to charge and burst because you don't use energy recharge. So you either need Setlali and someone who can do some fast normal attack, some sort of thing, or you can simply get Shiloren and it's already fixed. But thing about Nave that she don't require such thing. You can use all 4 stars along with her, and you will be fine. It's just that simple. If you love simplicity, go with the Nave. And if you are not into top end competitive DPS, I mean the top notch DPS like Mavika and all that thing, then it should not matter to you. If you love that character, you should definitely go for it. Oh my god, I haven't lost to this shorty weapon I wanted so bad. Yeah, I know. I have a lot of weapon actually here. I mean, not more than the other account, but I still have this. I was so happy with because I was actually pulling for Devil's weapon, and I had double drop, and I won this weapon. I mean, yeah, I lost. At the first thing, I lost to this thing, the PJWS. And when I was just checking if I got any doubles, then at the end, I had this weapon. So I was so happy because after this, it was the release of Nave, Arlecchino. So I was so happy. So I decided to just level up this weapon and use it for Arlecchino and completely ignore her weapon banner. That was pretty fantastic thing though. Because after that, my Nave became C1 and I was like enjoying Arlecchino pretty much everywhere. She was like my second team who was actually carrying me everywhere. There was a Nivelid and Arlecchino. Until I decided to give it a try on Mavika. And she really came home early. Like in literally 30 to 40 pulls, I had Setlali and Mavika both on this ID, and that was really surprising. And the damage difference between Mavika and Arlecchino is like it's way too much. If you have the complete setup, like Shiloren, Setlali, Bennett, especially C6 Bennett, yeah, you're winning a lot. I mean, even without Shiloh and Setlali, she feels really fantastic. But it will take a little bit more time to charge her ultimate. I mean, her burst. So that's gonna be a little bit problem over there.
Pretty much figured out how to take it for a spin.
There you go, flexing again. I'm not flexing over here. Come on, man.
Great. Then show us the ropes.
I'm just sharing my experience.
Well, the others send signals to the sword.
If I had to flex, I would have just logged on my European account, you know.
So I'm pretty confident, because when it comes to teamwork, the Traveler and I have it down to a T. Oh, really? Well, don't get too confident, or you might end up capsizing.
The thing is, again,
Come on. Don't go
for everyone who are actually looking for the same question, Knave is worth it to pull or not. If you really like that character, you should definitely go for it. Because it's matter of your personal thing. I mean, you like the specific character, then you should definitely go for it. If you like that character, you're definitely not going to worry about her DPS damage at all. All you care about is the specific character, and then you should definitely stick for it. There you go. That's the final answer. Whoa, 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 whoa! What do I have to do?
I'll set off from here, and the destination's over there.
I forgot. But
Get
do
the
we have
Saurian
to?
staff to fire up the wave machine.
Oh yeah, I remember now. There you go. Perfect.
I'm gonna get eaten by a shark.
It's perfect, right?
Now that's what I call teamwork.
Yeah.
Give ourselves a round of applause.
I think she isn't worth it now. Yeah, technically she's not worthy if you are going for like top-notch DPS and specifically going for like complete free-to-play path. You know what I mean? Let me tell you something. Explain. I mean something like this. If you're pulling just for Arlecchino and not her weapon, then her placements is like in 8 tier, in mid 8 tier actually, not even a top 8 tier, mid 8 tier. Because right now her signature weapon, her Constellation 1, makes a lot of things for her, and it also makes I mean the Setlali is also a make or break for her. I mean, having a character who can shield you, provide you pyro restaurant, plus actually if you manage to get her weapon, then also providing you some sort of 28% damage increase. Even if you don't have her signature, the main thing is you're not healing, but you are shielding your character, and her shield is actually scaling with elemental mastery. So what you can actually do, you can build her around 3 stats: elemental mastery, energy recharge, and some sort of crit rate if you are using Fabunia's weapon, but that doesn't matter because she don't require energy recharge. So you can actually use TTDS and boost your Arlecchino's attack. So that's way better. But another thing is not having any 5-star weapon actually hurts a lot at today's day. If you have something like Primordial Jade Wing Spear, you can actually get away with this. Using a weapon like this, you can still get away with this. But if you don't have any 5-star, oh boy, then you end up in, I mean, you're like in trouble, definitely. Another thing is melting your attacks. Maxing out your normal attacks and just melting your hits, like waiting for Cry Aura and melting your hits. That's gonna be a big thing for her. I mean, way Arlecchino is like way weaker than Meld Arlecchino, you know, and that's way better. Another thing you are missing with 4-star thing is if you are using some 4-star weapons over here, then you are losing a lot of this thing. Well, the defensive thing, yeah, you are losing a lot of defensive kit over here. I mean, not having this, especially if you don't have any shielders or healers. I mean, healers are kind of pointless for her, but if you don't have shielders, then you definitely want to have this thing at max thing. 20 or 25%, however. Is it a 20% max? I don't know. But you definitely want this. Especially if you don't have any shielders or something. But if you have, you are running with shielder, you can actually get away with that thing. But having Sitlali is like a huge win for the pretty fantastic thing, if you ask me. I mean, Artifact City is no brainer. You are actually using her best in slot Artifact side, of course. It's no brainer. So I pulled Navia because I liked her playstyle, but then she's what? She's rotting in my account after Movica and Skuk came into my account. Yeah, it's gonna happen. That thing is going to happen a lot with everyone. Like, look at me. The day I got Movica on my ID, the value of my Arlecchino went down drastically. Unless there was a floor or there was a requirement to have 2 pyro DPS, not 1, but 2 pyro DPS. Then I had a lot of ease of access, putting Movica on one side and using Arlecchino on the other side. That was actually beneficial to me. But the moment there was something like you're not supposed to use pyro, or you are only supposed to use one side with pyro units, then my Movica actually came on top. I mean, I'm actually not flexing here, but I really had early characters here. So having this team really worked fantastic for me. As a complete F2B standpoint, it's kind of look weird that you have to get like 2 5-star to make a good use of a Movica. But yeah, if you have this type of thing, then you are actually owning. I mean, people are actually finding out new playstyle for Movica, and it's actually working quite nicely. Overloaded Movica with normal attacks and charge attack, refreshing those cyclic charge attacks. There are a lot of new things people are discovering right now. Now that I have Flints, I mean, Raiden actually was my first character on this account. I mean, yeah, the first character on this account. And her value actually dropped a lot since I had a Devilit. And for some time, I was actually using Nivelet and Raiden. Raiden was actually carrying me on the one side, and Nivelet was actually carrying me to other side. Then the thing happened. Arlecchino dropped her. And I never actually touched her again. You won't believe, even after that, I haven't even touched my Raiden since then. Then I was, I mean, these two were carrying my account. And after that, Movica came, and Movica completely destroyed the needs of Arlecchino, unless I required 2 pyro units. And after that, we have Flints here. So, unless a side is not supported for electro thing, or really bad for electro charge thing, Flints is going to carry my one side for definite. For sure, I mean. And maybe I can use Nivelet here and there, but the other side is definitely going to reserve. I mean, I'm going to reserve her for the second side. Because why not? And there is Durin coming soon. So there are rumors that he's going to reduce Pyro and the other element. I mean, the fresh red for both elements. Pyro is for sure. So maybe we can explore some new things, like replacing Bennett completely inside this team. You can replace Bennett, like use Mavoika, Durin, Hilonen, Setlali. The Pyro Rush Red and the other thing might be on the lower side because these units are not from a Hexen Circle thing. So maybe there will be a little bit less, but he's actually providing a little bit more than Bennett. If that happens, then it's going to be another best in slot unit for Mavika. Same thing can be said for Nivel's team. If he's actually, you can use something like Nivelet Forina. These two are like one team for sure. These two units are one unit for me. If you have Nivelet and you don't have Forina at this point, you are like killing your own account at this point. So I'm actually considering Nivelet and Forina to have in your account if you already have Nivelet. Okay, so you can go for something like Nivelet, Forina, the new unit Doran, Paro, and then you can use something like maybe who else is actually from Hexen Circle thing? I forgot their names. But maybe in future, if that cryo unit, people are actually speculating that Nicole is going to be cryo support or cryo sub DPS. I don't know what exactly she's going to be. But if she actually becomes cryo support or cryo sub DPS, off-field DPS, it's gonna be a huge jump for Nivelet, without any question. Because the Hexen Circle or I think the team buff thing, when Durin gets 2 Hexen Circle unit in your team, that he's going to reduce Rush Red by huge margin. So it's gonna be a huge gain for him. Plus off-field cryo attack means you can actually melt, freeze, and do a lot of things. And Nivelet is there, so he's doing a lot of personal damage. Definitely he's maxing out his skill if you have C1. So that's going to be pretty fantastic. Even if you don't have C1, you're going to max out that thing anyway. Where you're running Durin, he's going to give you Pyro dot on enemies. And Nicole in the future, if she is like sub DPS or off-field DPS, then she's applying cryo, right? You're completely fine with Nivelet. This guy just keeps winning, no matter the patch. He's still winning. If you actually calculate his team-wide DPS, that I was actually shocked myself that Nivelet's current top-performing team is including NFA and Lauma, because Lauma is doing a lot of personal damage. And the blooms are not going to crit definitely because NFA is in the team, but NFA is actually increasing that lunar bloom damage, So it's increasing that lunar electrocharge damage. You are also getting 2 types of lunar here: lunar electrocharge damage, lunar bloom or hyper bloom damage, and the Lauma's personal damage. And by this time, you should know that Lauma's personal damage is no joke. She's like critting a lot. And if you perfectly built your NFA and Lauma and using them with Nivelet and Forina, you're going to do a lot of damage. The team damage is like off the charts right now. Yes, people will cry that no, Shilonen and Kazuo is going to be better for hyper carry. Know this, that hyper carry is a different thing. Hyper carry is when you are using all the units to buff up Nivelet, right? And the other thing is you are actually using all the units. You are using your Furina's damage. You are also considering your NFA to do a lot of damage. You're also considering your Lauma to do a lot of damage. So that's a team-wide DPS increase for sure. And that's a no joke. Yeah, sure, your Nivelet is going to be doing a little bit less damage because he's not going to not getting any sort of boost from any other characters. but the team-wide damage is going to do a lot of thing, and it will, I mean, it will be fine. And because of that, this thing is actually on the top right now. Yeah, he keeps sucking the new character. This guy just keeps winning, man. There's no way. And maybe there are actually a lot of rumors going on that Arlecchino might be actually getting some buffs here. I mean, not the direct buff, but indirect buff because of Durin. As he's actually getting replaced by Bennett. So maybe you can actually go for some vape.
Where did that come
You know? Vape or melt infuse here. Melt in future is actually a thing because I'm considering Durin, Arlecchino, and Nicole. Or maybe you can actually throw in Citlali in that thing to gain that 40% poison damage, set damage, plus 20% pyro restaurant. See? You see where actually this thing is going? She might not be the top DPS at that point, but she would definitely be at the A tier for sure. I mean, you're not going to see a like game-breaking thing with Arlecchino, Nicole, Durin, Citlali, but you are definitely seeing way better than she is right now. She will be in way better condition. There's no doubt about that. Same thing can be said with, I mean, for Mavica, Nivelid. Especially Nivelid, man. He just kept winning. ये भाई इसका मतलब कुछ भी नया यूनिट आ जाए बस easily support उसको use कर लेना. That's very fantastic. Maybe he's just like your whoever's favorite child, you know. They just love this character a lot. I'm waiting for Durin. Yeah, actually, I'm also waiting for Durin, and I'm not going to pull him unless I'm completely sure that after pulling him, it's going to affect my account. I mean, the way I want. I mean, if the Durin is going to improve my older teams or older characters like Arlecchino, Nivelid, Mavica, these characters, I mean the characters I have on my account. If Durin is going to work them and make them perform way better than what they are, I mean the state they are right now, then I will go out of my way and actually pull him. Even signature weapon, if it's worth it. But if not, or the difference is not that much, then I might actually skip him. If the difference is like 10 to 15% of the total DPS, then I might actually skip it. But it depends completely on the Durin. So let's just wait for him. Let's hope that he will bring a lot of new things. Especially the rush red and buffs. And also the power application. People saying that, I mean, people are actually talking a lot about Durin, that he's going to replace Bennett and Shangling. So he definitely should have both of two type of qualities within his kit. The first thing is he should be able to heal and buff amp your damage. And the second thing is you should be able to do consistent pyro damage. Because the way Shangling worked is, yeah, she does provide a rush rate with her Goba. If I'm not wrong, it's about 10% or something. But it's still a rush rate. But the best thing about Shangling is that she has a huge amount of pyro application. Like, she has unmatched pyro application. There is no character in the game right now who can match that amount of pyro application. Not even Mavica.
Appreciate it, traveler.
Even if you use Mavica off field, she has internal cooldown and has a 2-second thing to proc her pyro damage proc. I mean the pyro damage take.
Oh, hey there.
But about Shangling, no. If you're close to your enemy, you're actually overlapping and consistently applying your pyro damage. If Durin has some that sort of pyro application thing, oh, then it's gonna be a fucking OP. The reverse melt,
You're a friendly one.
reverse wave.
Blowing horns?
Yeah, it's gonna be fun.
Here, have at it.
I don't know how Skirk will actually perform with Durin, but
Can I
if the river wave and the numbers
Come on, let's be friends.
goes into her favor, then maybe we can see in the future or something like
Also, could you
Skirk melt, reverse melt. But who's to say? Let's just wait and see. Hold on, what do we have to do? Do we have to something? Okay, let's just use this.
I'll set off from here, and the destination's over there.
Okay. We should be fine with you. I remember that there was
We
a...
need to finish building the facilities. Where we place the wave machine is key.
And where is that thing? I'm pretty sure there was a thing where, which we have to place over here, but I don't see that thing here anymore. Okay, let's see. Facilities constructed. Yeah. This Nivelate still needs Furina. I mean, if we use Furina for Nivelate, it's gonna be really fantastic. I mean... Oh, you cannot configure party in this state. I mean, she's providing a lot of stuff. Like, look at here. Maximum fanfare is 300 right now because I have her C1. Otherwise, you can actually see that... yeah, there we go. The thing is, she is going to provide a lot of damage. Fanfare to damage increase conversion ratio. Now, calculate this 0.25 into 300. So if you, let me see, 0.25 into 300, and that should be 75% damage boost. Right there. You're gaining 75% damage boost to your active character is a huge thing for Nivelate. It will actually make you skip your hydro damage bonus goblet if you're actually running. I mean, I do have a HP percent ready over here in case I'm actually using him with Shiloh and another thing. I will tell you why I'm actually doing that. Hydro damage is skippable if you have your buffers like Furina, who is actually providing you 75% damage boost. That's a hydro damage boost right there. And also, if you have someone like Shilonen with her signature weapon, then you're actually getting 25.6% damage boost here, plus 10% damage boost over here. And that's the 2 stacks. So, wait a minute, that's not a... after normal punching attack, defend that the defense, but and gain 10% all damage, elemental damage bonus for max 2 stacks can be triggered once every. I think this thing is for her personal thing, and this is for entire team. Nearby party member gain elemental damage bonus by 8% for every 1000. So it's going to be 25.6%. So let's consider this 25.6% over here, 40% from here. 45 plus, what is this? 40% plus 65.6% damage amp here. And the 49 is actually giving you 75. So that should be around, let me calculate. 75 plus 65 point, what was that? 6. So there, you're getting 140.6% hydro damage bonus by just having Shironen with her signature weapon. And yeah, your Furina. Just C0 Furina is actually providing you 75% damage bonus. If you have higher constellation on your Furina, then it's even better. Yeah, you basically have a 200 thing, the fanfare, but this thing increases and makes the 300 mark. So yeah, you're just winning with this thing. 75% damage bonus is a huge thing. It's a no-brainer. And if you have something like that, you can go out of your way and use HP percent over here, HP percent goblet over here, which is actually way easier to farm than hydro damage goblet thing. You see? I mean, this thing is actually giving you 46.6%. So the more damage percent you stack on a character, the less you're going to get. I mean, the effect will be less. I mean, it will definitely count as a 46.6 plus whatever that thing is. But the diminishing returns is going to kick in. And that's where using HP percent over here will actually improve your DPS a lot, because his entire kit is all about his health. I mean, his HP percent. I mean, the more max HP he has, the more damage you do. But there's no downside for having a lot of HP. Compared to there's a downside or having a less amount of hydro damage for stacking more and more hydro damage bonus. See? So that's actually a beneficial for him. And if you get lucky, like the top 1% or the type of nivelettes, and you get that lucky, you can actually use HP percent sands, HP percent goblet, HP percent circlet, and get a lot of greater crit damage thing on these pieces. And you will be actually skyrocketing your DPS with all that team DPS. I mean, it depends. I'm talking about his personal DPS here. If you're talking about his team-wide DPS, then you don't need all that thing. All you care about is your hydro damage goblet, your decent artifact set. Then you're doing a lot of damage by yourself by just having Furina by your side. And let your Inefa and Lama deal a lot of damage by themselves. Because as you know, Inefa is doing pretty decent damage. And Lama is like really doing a cracked amount of damage. So that team is like way broken. Let's see. Yeah, the best thing you can do is consistent damage with the same damage. My shaft and the tip. Yeah. What am I missing? It says construct this and construct that, but I don't see anything. Hold on, maybe this will actually help me out. No, we have to do this again. But it's alright. It's fine as long as I'm able to chat with you guys while doing this stuff. It does not matter.
The cutest. Wait, where'd the traveler go? Her stomach started acting up, so she had to run to the bathroom.
And again, I don't think that new layout system from the studio is actually working. I mean, I tried to search and even ask my friend to check out if the new
Friendly one.
studio mode is actually showing my stream on the vertical side. I mean, the vertical streaming or whatever that layout thing is actually meant to do, but it's not showing. I mean, the vertical stream is nowhere near. I mean, it's not there. So I doubt that this thing is actually working.
Come on, let's be friends.
Maybe it just shows how exactly it should look.
Also, could you
Maybe it's
do
just,
me a favor?
yeah, it should be like that. Start the challenge. Oh, I know what we need to do.
I'll set off from
We need to use these two things. I got this. There you go. Now we should
First
place
things
this.
first, we need to finish building the facilities. Where we place the wave machine is key.
This is right. Guess not. Maybe we should use this one over here. Yeah, I'm back. Sorry. My brother was here. We were actually talking about the thing. How do you even make those thumbnails? I'm actually using Canva. Bro is gone. No, I was actually talking with my mother, like I said. She was here to talk about something important, so I had to mute my stream just for that. So I'm back now, and yeah, I'm actually using Canva thing to do these thumbnails. I mean, gather all this thing and make a proper thumbnail for a stream. I mean, actually, I'm trying actually, but I don't know if these are like good or something. I have no idea about them. Because there are not many people talking about the thumbnail thing. So I have no clue that if these are like working fine or not. So again, do we actually need this? Be here. This is going to push over here. Do we actually need this thing? Let's see if we can actually turn this thing around. Something like this. No, we cannot. We cannot switch the targets. No idea. Sus. Super sus. What is super sus now? What do you mean by super sus? What if we use this thing over here? And then we use this thing. Over here, maybe? No, we have to use this over here. I remember now. I remember how we need to use this thing. This place. Then you have to cross this and it will be easy. Complete. Let's do this.
Nice
Bonus ring.
job.
Yeah.
Smart little thing, aren't you? Guess I'll set off.
Come on, let's do this.
Now's our moment.
We just need to wait for that thing to pop up. Yay! We won. Perfect. Hold on, let me close the door.
Hey, we make a great team, you and I. It's almost like you can understand everything I say.
Okay, I'm back.
Ictomasaur? More like Geniusaur, am I right? Phew! Looks like we're all done.
Yo,
Thank
what?
you. I couldn't have done it without your help.
Is Gabrina strong? Should I pull only, should I pull? I only have C0 Arbanagasta and no
Good little
supports.
buddy. You're the best.
Okay, the thing is, you can actually use your Augusta with Mortifi and Varina, right? Mortifi, Varina, and your Augusta should be fine. There's no issue with that. But if you're talking about Galbarina, then there's gonna be a lot of problems.
Granny to teach me some Ictomasaur.
And the problems are like,
Oh, hey,
he
Traveler.
requires a team building thing. She's not good if you're just pulling her C0R1, S0R1, then she's not going to be that effective. And she also requires you to run Mortifi with her if you are going completely free to play thing. To boost her a little bit, whatever. The heavy attack thing, it has literally 10 to 20% of her total damage. But if you want to utilize that thing, then you have to use Mortifi with her. So if you are using Mortifi with Galbarina, then you have nobody to support your Augusta. And I think using your Mortifi with Augusta is more valuable than using a Mortifi with your Galbarina. So I would say no. Just avoid Galbarina unless you are going to pull for Chivan, who is going to be on the banner after her banner ends. See? The difference is that if you get Galbarina, it doesn't matter if you get her weapon or not. But if you're pulling Galbarina, you should be ready to pull for Chivan because he's a dedicated echo skill buffer damage, right? So you want to utilize your Galbarina with Chivan and a supportive character. Maybe you can go for like Lupa, Brand actually. I don't know because Brand can heal, Brand can shield, so that should be fine. But you can also use if you have, if you plan to get Furlova in the future. I'm just telling you the possibilities. If you get Furlova, then that teams become instantly the best team for your Galbarina. Galbarina, G1, Furlova, and the teams become like really, really OP team. Even if you don't have Furlova, your Galbarina and Chivan would be fine with like Shorekeeper or Varina by themselves. They are pretty different. I mean, Chivan is meant to be played alongside other character who are able to utilize his buff, like echo skill damage buff or heavy, liberation or whatever type of damage he's doing. But as far as I can see that he's into buffing all the echo skill damage thing. So you should definitely go for Galbarina if you are 100% sure that you can or you will pull for Chivan. If you're not planning to do that, there's a no-go. Just skip her. I can only pull one character. I don't know, should I get Chivan or save? No, then you should definitely skip both of them. Just save. There will be 3.2 unit. They will be teased in 2.8. And there will be a lot of beta stuff and other things coming out on the internet. So I believe if you're not pulling Chivan for your Galbarina, then just skip both of them. Just skip both of them and use whatever you have right now. And then get your new units. I mean, even if you save a lot of things, average pull should be around like 100 to 200 pulls. You should be having like at least 150 to 180 pulls from 2 patches. Not just one, but 2 patches. I'm talking about 2 different patches, okay? Not just one. Then you should be fine with like pulling something like Cartitia and Shikona. Because Cartier Shikona team is actually the top DPS. Because you're getting Arrow Rover as a free thing. If you pull for Cartitia, her signature weapon is very useful for her if you don't have a signature weapon. But if you have Camille's weapon, then you can still utilize that weapon. It gives a crit rate and some sort of 40% basic attack damage boost. The basic attack damage boost is like not the huge part of her thing, but it can be utilized, no doubt about that. So if you save a lot of things and manage to get Cartitia and Shikona, then yeah, it's gonna be valuable. But know this, that team is like damage over time depending thing. It's a dot play style. You have to stack all the, you have to do the perfect rotation. You cannot just switch like swap characters like they if the auto is available, just swap on them and use it. No, you have to stack those dots on enemies to utilize Cartitia properly. And if you do that, that's the top team right now. The number 1 top team inside the Wuthering Waves is Cartitia, Shikona, and a Rover.
Going into a trance is risky for most people. So
honestly, I don't like Galbarina a lot. I have Carlotta on my account, on my alt account. Okay. Yeah, I like her playstyle. I like her looks, the character design. But unfortunately, for me, who don't have any fusion DPS on my account, there's no way I can pull for Galbrina. Because if I pull Galbrina right now, I need to make sure that I have I have enough asteroids for Shivan, or maybe I have Lupa and Brant on my account to make worthwhile. To get used that character properly. And I'm really not ready to pull 3 characters just to make one character good right now. I can definitely use that in the long term, but not right now. Why? Because Chisa is way more important for me. I really like Chisa character. She's like that Punishing Grey Raven character. If you know what the Punishing Grey Raven character, you should know who I'm actually referring to. And I like that character a lot. So if she's anything like that Punishing Grey Raven character, she is going to be fantastic. And yeah, because of that that same reason, I like Chisa. Yeah. And there is another reason. Entire new region is on the way. So I should definitely be saving for the new units. Even if I don't have Shikuna or Cartathia right now. Just like you. Let's just take live example. You're asking that should you pull for Cartathia and Shikuna? I like her. If you really like her, you should definitely pull for her. That's my first thing. Because there's no way in hell she is going to lose a lot of damage if you pull Shikuna with Cartathia. They're literally the top team. But if you want to save for new characters, you definitely go for that. Yes, Cartathia might not be the number 1 team when the new region hits. She might drop down to number 2, but definitely not out of meta. So if you're choosing Cartathia and Shikuna, you're in luck. Yeah, there's no way she's going to drop down that fast. Not even by the 4.0 time. Because if the Havoc Bane mechanic is like, people are talking about the Havoc Bane mechanic. And if that thing becomes meta, then I think the arrow thing, the Cardia thing will be in the meta. There's no way they are going to follow. At least not anytime soon. Okay, I've decided to save up for Cardia Shikuna and save up in my alt account for new Bridget character. Yes. Oh, by the way, you should also save up for Isa. You should, there's a lot of asteroids. If you are on a new account, you have a lot of things to do. You have a lot of asteroid to save up. So you can definitely pull Cartathia, Shikuna, and Chisa in the next patch. Because the new region will be there after 2.8. So they're definitely going to be introducing new units in the new patch who is going to support Chisa. And if Chisa becomes that something actually happens, and if she becomes broken, you will be in luck. And I don't think she will be like average DPS. There's no way she is going to be an average DPS because she has to carry the entire 2.8 patch by herself. Don't forget about that thing. 2.8 patch is the aftermath patch. That's what I call it. 2.8 patch. Because the main storyline is done in 2.7. There's a lot of things going on, and you're solving a lot of things in 2.7. Then comes the 2.8, which is kind of a dry thing. Maybe you have to work for that scar thing and correct the bridge between the new region and the current region, Septimon. So carry your games, your money-making thing. I don't think they are going to launch a DPS who is going to be poor or average for a patch like this. They definitely need to, Cartathia would be there, no doubt about that. If they are to make a lot of money, they are going to add Cartithia for sure in 2.8. Because this, from my point of view, 2.8 is going to be a dry patch. And Chisa, if they actually manage to get her to high-end level, she will be carrying that patch entirely by herself. And if they add Cartithia, oh boy, it's gonna be a lot of sale. I mean, she's actually gonna make a lot of money for Kuro Games, no doubt about that. Even I'm going to S3 my Cartithia. I have S2 R1. Yeah, I do have S2 R1, and I am actually planning to get S3 for my Cartithia. But
Let's ride.
let's see, because I have points to use. I mean, that shop thing. Shop currency. I have 280 of them. And one band actually cost 300 and something. Oh, really? So yeah, I'm actually saving for Chisa. So if I pull Chisa and her weapon, I will definitely have enough thing to buy one wave band for my Cartithia. That means I can easily get S0R1 Chisa and S3R1 Cartithia. And that's gonna be a fucking epic thing. Look for a minute, what do we have to do here? Seriously, I mean, you're standing over here and you're saying that I won't be able to spot you. Okay, with hat like this. Okay. Bow to the skip button. Skip button is useless. Can start a banner showing people that made to that monkey. Oh, that monkey guy is so pathetic. If you have lost your 50-50 to someone like Varina, it would be way better. Even Kalcharo is better than the trash monkey boy. You're talking about Lin Yang, right? Lin Yang is actually useless. Okay, let's use them. But how do we actually use them? Did we use this? Yeah, this should work. Maybe this, though? Something like this. Yeah, this should work. Every one. Yes. Yeah, we won. Lol. I know, right? That monkey thing. Yeah. Okay, bye, bro. I've got to go now. Okay, see you around, buddy. Take care and have fun. So now let's get this one. Let's see if we can actually do this. Who's this watchman guy? Seriously? Oh, we have 6 attacks, so we have to do this. Isn't that 6 attack? That's the one. There's another one. 3, and there's a green thing. Easy. कैसे एकदम easy, एकदम बढ़िया. Now देखते हैं इसको क्या सीन है. अच्छा मुझे स्टार्टिंग से जाना पड़ेगा ना वहाँ पर. No issue with that. यहाँ पे चलता है फिर पूरा सीन रंगाते हुए बनता. So that we are here right now. Let's use the oh, hold on. पहले ऊपर चल रहा पूरा. Yes, we definitely have to use this. So this side is red and this side is yellow. Let's see if we can use that information over here. It's not going to work, right? No, it's not working. How do I get this thing done? But nothing adds up, and am I missing something? Am I wrong? How am I supposed to do this? Ah, okay. I can paint these guys. So it's not gonna work. Yeah, fucked up. This is gonna be painful, but I don't have any other options anyway. Is there something over here? Nah. Let's talk with her. Maybe she can do something a little easy. I have no idea about this thing. So how about? I mean, her picture is still here, but I don't know. Maybe it's bugged up or something. Let's see. There he is.
Watch out!
Let's see what this guy has.
I'm sorry, but we can't let you take that risk.
That's not what you said earlier.
Our sincerest apologies. We may be pressed for time, but the safety of our visitors has to come first. We hope you understand.
Oh, Traveler! Perfect timing. Could you help me talk this gentleman around? They need someone for the testing, so I went over all my adventuring experience, made it clear I was willing to accept any risks. It was all going so well. But the minute I mentioned some of the close calls I've had in the past, he flat out refused to let me take part.
Sir, I appreciate your enthusiasm, I truly do. But if you, in your own words, have a tendency to fall into rivers even when you're crossing a bridge made of solid stone, it might be better to try something a little more laid back? Like lounging on one of those beach chairs over there.
But I really am an adventurer, and I'm qualified for the testing too. I've just had some bad luck in the past, that's all. I really want to help. You can count on me, I swear.
What exactly is this thing?
Well, if the savior of Natlan says so, how about this? Would it be alright if your Asha companion completed the first round of testing instead? You can watch from the sidelines, familiarize yourself with the route, and if everything goes smoothly, you can join the second round of testing.
Does that sound good to you, buddy? All right then. I'll leave it to you, partner.
Okay, let's see. Dailies are done. What? Abhi? Right now? Guys, there unfortunately I have to go right now. So see you guys tomorrow. And thank you for being with me, and thank you for everything. See you guys tomorrow. I will try to frame a little bit early so we can chat and enjoy the stuff together. Unfortunately, there's some stuff came up and I have to go right now. So see you around. Tada, bye bye, good night. Have fun. Have a great day ahead.